Oh, just changed up on it. That's not fair. Ooh. That aura, bro. Jeez. Jeez, Sasuke. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be getting into Shippuden episodes 117 to 118. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more of Sasuke-kun. Sasuke. Honestly, pretty interesting turn of events, having a lot more focus on Sasuke's character in this arc already. Not gonna lie, I would follow Sasuke to my death. He's such a great leader. Just kidding. not gonna make any bold claims like that quite yet. I don't know, but it seems like he's been conniving and planning, and I don't know. I'm intrigued, very intrigued, y'all. Let's go ahead and recap the character names from last time. We gave, MVP. Speaking of this guy, Sasuke, we gave MVP. Yeah, kind of just around his demeanor and the way he's leading, and him just, I don't know, just having a plan this whole time. Like I said, I'm intrigued. The best moment we gave that to Suigetsu, fighting all the men, and kind of just like the animation and sound effects of like the raindrops. I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool. For the funniest moment we gave that to Suigetsu as well, when, just in general, him and Sasuke is kind of back and forth being pretty much polar opposites. I just thought that was funny. And then we skipped over Sako last time. So, but yeah, let's just go and get into these episodes, y'all. If you do enjoy them, drop a like, comment, subscribe if you want to follow on for more episodes. I've heard that this arc's about to pop off. So if you all do want early access, check out the Patreon link below. We're about 4 weeks ahead there. That's like 16 episodes bare minimum. Sometimes we'll do triples, so sometimes we might have even more. But yeah, let's go and get into it, y'all. Get walking on water. The best hideouts? How many hideouts did Orochimaru have? Damn. He's losing his gourd. Man, waking up at noon. I miss those days. Man, did everyone just like break out of their cells and it's just absolute mayhem? That what's his face? Gosh, why am I forgetting his name? He's one of the bone Kekai Genkai. This must be a flashback. Have we really even heard his goal yet? I mean, I know he wanted the blade, but...
面白い能力を使うやつでかなり強かったけど、何考えてるかわからない感じで好きにはなれなかったけどね。自分からオロチマルに捕まりに来たらしいし。頭がどうかしてる。
Sounds like someone we know.
ジュゴは普段その異常な衝動を抑え込んでるらしいけど、切れたら恐るべき殺人鬼、性格も見た目も変貌するって話だ。
要は
He must be hangry.
イカレ野郎ってことだろ。
それでもオロチマルにとって15の能力は魅力的だった。オロチマルは15の体液から他の忍びにも同じ状態を引き起こす酵素を開発したんだからね。
Smart man. That's kind of wild.
何をちんたらしてた。
Cripes!
が朝食という名のお昼を食べてまして。
ああ。
あれ、エロ戦に帰ってきてたのかよ。
久しぶりだの、ナルト。
なんだよ、帰ってきてたなら教えてくれりゃ。
So I'm guessing the Jirai in his training arc was filler too, huh?
話は聞いておるが大活躍だったようだの。
ああ、そうなんだ。俺ってばついにガマたちとのコラボ忍術を完成させたぜ。
おお、そうかそうか、ついにやったか。
どうだ、真術見てえだろ。
だし、見てみたいの。
だろだろ。で、その
Oh my god. They're right up each other's alleys.
おごってやるとも。
行こうぜ行こうぜ。
真実か、楽しみだ。
Oh, that was great.
ねえ。少し休まない？
Man, this guy's got no endurance.
住んでばっかじゃねえか。もうアジトだぞ。その刀か。その刀が重いのか。
Yep.
置いてけこら。
Oh, jeez, dude.
もうなんとか言えよ。
Sasuke's locked in.
小屋のやつはどこだ？
え、本当だ。おかしいね。
おい。
北アジトの男だ。まだ息がある。
何があった？
お前は、じゃあサスケか。
Man, everyone knows Sasuke, man. He's famous these days.
どうしたんだ？
オロチマルが死んだという情報から始まった囚人たちが暴れ出し、このままじゃ。
あらら。
Damn. Just like that. Is this the OG? He's got like a platypus tail or some shit.
なんなの？あれ。
呪印状態2だ。すでに変化してやがる。
北アジトはそこだ。さっさと15に会いに行くぞ。
Damn, Sasuke. I thought that was Jugo. Just some other dude?
あれ？誰なのこれ？
That's what I want to know.
次に殺すのはやっぱり男だ。よし、決めた。次にその扉から入ってきたやつが女だったら殺すことにしよう。
He's got an interesting little dialogue going on with himself. Kind of sounds like Two-Face or something.
カリン、あいつらの中に15はいるか？
たくうるさいな。少し待ってろ。
Oh my god.
いないな。
ならお構いなしってやつで OK だね。急所は外しておけ。やっぱ君はこの葉出身だな。甘いね。行くぞ。
I feel like it'd be really hard to not kill people with that executioner's blade. Except to hit them with the back of it or something. These prisoners are chump change. Jeez, so smooth, man. Alright, Karin, don't go in first.
殺す。
Sasuke, lead the charge.
カリン、どっちだ？案内しろ。
サスケ、あんたさっきから何仕切ってんだ。
いいから早く調べてくれないかな。それが君ご自慢の能力だろ。
あっちだ。
Surprised she listened to Suketsu. Oh. Maybe not.
本当はこっちだ。さあ行くぞサスケ。
なぜ嘘をつく？水月はあっちに。
うるさいから水月は嫌いだ。行くぞ。
話せ。自分で歩く。
しかし呪印ってのは体型をあそこまでブサイク。
Yeah, it does.
サスケ、君も呪印であんな風になるのかい？サスケ、僕の話をちゃんと。
So I guess Sugetsu doesn't have a curse mark.
女だ。女が入ってきたら殺す。
ここか。
ああ、15は中にいる。
来たな。さあどっちだ。
よし、じゃあ開けるぞ。
Oh god.
俺が先に入る。カリ、お前は下がってろ。
いや、やっぱり男だ。
Oh, just changed up on it. That's not fair.
あれ、戻ってきちゃったな。やっぱりあそこ右か。
さあの女。お前らは一体何が目的でここへ来た
15を連れ出しに来ただけだけど、仲間にしたくてね。
お前ら自分たちが何をしようとしてんのか分かってんのか。あんなやつこの世に話したら
僕も同感。けど僕が言い聞かせるさ。力ずくでね。
強いと言ってもあんた程度じゃ。
君、サスケの言葉がなけりゃ今死ん。
Mm-hmm. Don't be talking smack, boy.
なんか15に殺されちまえ。
一人ぐらい構やしないか。
すみません。ナルトのやつが毎度騒がしくって。こらバカナルト、あんたあいつやめなさいよ。さくらちゃんだいってばよ。で何なんですか話って。
To Shiba Orochimaru.
なんだろばあちゃん。
I feel like they must have heard by now if everyone, like all the hideouts found out.
そうだな。実は各地至るところである情報が流れていてな。そのことについてだ。情報？なんだってばよ。オロチマルが死んだ。
It's so wild to even like think about that still.
それって本当か？
まず間違いない。確かな情報筋から聞いたからの。
Kabuto? He's come back to the leaf?
あいつがオロチマルなんかにやられるはずがねえってばよ。
Yeah, it's probably good. Yeah, it's good news for them. Nah, he's definitely not, but still, at least he's like, there's not like a time line for them to actually like save him. They've got a lot more time.
ではないらしい。
Ugh.
サスケのチャクラが変化した。
His laugh is crazy. He's a maniac. He's a maniac.
サスケ。
しかし部分変化ができるとは大した野郎だぜ。呪印を扱うのがうめえ。
I love how he has a ball chain on and it doesn't do shit. He can move around just easily.
争う気はない。前に話があるだけだ。15。
It's gonna be like boring. All right.
変化した。
I wonder what she means by changed. So just like something that the curse mark does in general, or
こいつは強え。君まろ以来のコピー野郎だぜ。
Kimimaro? Yeah, that's who it was. I needed to remember that, man. I loved Kimimaro too.
お前に話があるだけだ。15。
話？
お前をここから出してやる。
ここから出してやるだと。バカじゃねえのか。あいつはいねえんじゃ。あいつがいねえんじゃ。俺はここからは出られねえんだよ。
So he's talking about Kimimaro? Jesus. It's like a freaking werewolf or something. Yeah, like that's kind of what he's like a little bit. You could see he's almost like scared or regrets it.
Yeah. お前たち元気にしていたかい?
Oh, I miss Akamaru, dude. Where's Akamaru?
坊主、どこに行くつもりだい？命が惜しければこの先には行かん方がいい。鬼が住んどるからの。そいつは天秤の15と呼ぶ。
Bipolar Jugo. Jeez.
あの村は今や住む者もおらん。あやつに近づいて生きて帰った者はいない。悪いことは言わん。引き返すことだ。
なんだ、ついてきちゃったのか?
At least he's got some animals by his side.
絶対に来るんじゃ。
Can't be alone.
お前はお前の家にお帰り。
It's just a little pup. Take him with you.
来るなよ。来たら殺す。この中に来たやつは殺す。
Oh. That's so sad, dude. And Kimimaro remembers what this is like, being in a cage. Ah, so Jugo would like lock himself away.
来るな。来るなって言ってるだろ。殺すぞ。君まろ。
もう一度言う。争う気はない。お前を連れ出しに来ただけだ。俺と共に来い。
俺はもうここから出られないんだよ。
He's not gonna kill him.
なんだよここは。ひどいな君だろ。僕を騙し。
あんたが勝手に迷子になったんだろうが。
君の言った方に歩いてっただけ。
I wonder if Sasuke will find out if he actually killed that guy or not.
あんたを騙してうちに何の得があるって言うんだ。
So you could be alone with Sasuke boy.
誰がそんなこと考えるって思ってその
Hello, Oosh.
一体これはどういうことなんだよ。
15が暴れたんだ。
いや、
It's like no shit.
サスケは
15と外に出てった。
まあサスケのことだから簡単にはやられないと思うけど。
さあどうかな。
15強くなってるのか。
姉。
そういえば
You are a big baby.
頃に来たと言ってた
あ
な。なんで？
更生するためだろ。
He's wanting to stop killing people, probably.
15にとってはオロチマルのアジトは更生施設のようなものだったんだ。
15が何を構成したい？
いわゆる中毒と同じだ。自分だけではどうにもできない。殺人衝動を抑えたかったのさ。
That's pretty grim, dude. Bro, you're gonna be in the way of the camera.
俺はもうここから逃げられないんだ。
What would make Kimimaro so special, though, to be able to control him maybe a bit? Still not used to that shit.
なるほど。凄まじい力だ。僕もやられるかと思った。誰だおい。君まろ。僕は君を探しに来た。君もオロチマル様のところに来ないか。オロチマル。オロチマル様のところには君や僕のような奴がたくさんいる。孤独なんだろう。オロチマル様のところに来れば君はもう孤独じゃなくなる。俺はまともじゃないんだ。俺は自分が抑えられない。いつ仲間を殺し出すかもわからない。僕はやられない。僕はそんなに弱くない。
He needs somebody strong. Come here, bud. You're making a ruckus, Oosh.
僕が君の檻になってあげる。僕がそばにいる限り君の魂は自由。
And he's right back up. Freaking cats, man.
今ぶっ殺してやる。それは本当なのか？ああ、君の体から取り出した酵素を僕の中に入れる。 僕も君と同じように呪印の力を得るわけだ。待てよ、呪印は誰にでも適合するわけじゃない。もし適合しなかったら。知っている。その時は僕は死ぬ。
Totally worth it.
そんなことはやめろ。治療の一環なんだ。僕の身は病に蝕まれつつある。君の呪印はその進行を遅らせてくれるかもしれない。君の力が僕を救ってくれるわけだ。そんなに心配するな。
Stinky. Smell like fish. Oosh.
君の力が僕を拒絶するわけがない。君は
Sad, dude.
お前は俺を置いていったんだ。
Wasn't really his fault.
なんだ。
前とは違う能力を使っているね。15硬いし。
やめろ水月。
そう
Sigets.
目は水月。思い出したぜ。
やっぱりこいつはやばいよサスケ。
サスケ。
争いに来たんじゃない。俺が話す。
話して言葉が通じるようなやつじゃない。力ずくで連れてくまで。
二人ともやめろ。
いいぞ友倒れしちまえ。
Ooh.
俺に殺されたいのか。
That aura, bro. Jeez. Jeez, Sasuke. He can use the snakes? Did he take that from Orochimaru? Dude, I swear to God. He definitely did, didn't he?
本気の殺意だったじゃないか。
たまんないサスケ。
I'm so curious. I feel kind of bad for Jugo, dude.
15。俺はお前を連れ出しに来ただけだ。俺と共に来い。
ビビりすぎでしょ。
違うそうじゃねえよ。
Sit down,
俺
bud.
はもう人を殺したくないんだよ。外になんか出たくないんだ。ほっといてくれよ。
何あれすごい二重人格だね。
言ったろ15は自分でもどうにもならない殺人衝動に駆られるって。自分をコントロールできないでいる。本当は殺人なんてしたくないのさ。
Yeah, it sucks, dude.
いつ人を殺したくなるかわからない。いいから鍵をかけてくれよ。
やっぱり15はやばいよサスケ。奴の目の前じゃ歩くことすら落ち着いてでき
お前ら一体何なんだよ。俺に構うなよ。
オロチマルが死んだ。このアジトも崩壊した。ここにいたらお前も終わりだ。
それでいい。これ以上人。
Yeah, he's probably the last person who care about that.
信じろ。俺がお前の檻になってやる。
Ooh, saying the right words.
お前に何ができる。俺の衝動を止められるのは君まろだけだ。君まろがいないなら外へは出ない。
君まろって確かかぐや一族の。
ああ15と君まろは特にオロチマルのお気に入りで実験体としてこのアジトでずっと一緒にされていたからな。それに君まろは強かった。貴重な実験体である15の暴走を傷つけずに止めることができたのは奴だけだったって話だ。
でもその男って確かもう。
Yep.
15。
Man, that fight was so sick, man.
もういない。
Fight that Gaara versus Kimimaro was so sick.
じゃあお前が内派サスケか。
そうだ。
内派サスケ。どうして病人のお前が駆り出されるまでこんなことは。
内派サスケ。僕の代わりにオロチマル様の器となる男。彼を連れ帰るのが目的。
Yep, he took his place, alright.
器になる。
I don't know, Orochimaru took his own place.
彼は僕の生まれ変わりのような存在だ。僕は命をかけて彼を連れ帰る。君には感謝しているよ。15。君の力が僕をさらに強くしてくれた。それじゃあ15。また来るよ。
そういうことか、君まろ。
Harrington Kimimaru's will almost.
これで俺が考えていたメンバーは揃った。
What an eclectic squad, bro. Yes, please do.
俺の目的は暁の内派。
Okay, well, knew that.
やっぱりね。
Nothing more?
内派イタチって実の兄じゃん。
そこでお前たちの力を借りたい。もちろん強制はしない。カリン、お前は用があるって言っていたな。どうする？
そうだな。よく考えて。
She's gonna be the most loyal to him, it seems.
いや素直になったらどうなんだ。本当はサスケとずっと一緒にいたいだけなんじゃないの。
そんなわけあるか。誰がそんなことあるのか言ったことそれ。
ほら図星だ。だからろれつが回らなくなる。バレバレ。本当は知ってんだよ。昔君はサスケに。
水月、カリンを煽るのはよせ。協力はしろと言ったはずだ。
わかったよ。悪かったね。カリン。
Yeah, man, he must literally be made of water, bro.
僕はサスケにべったり。
I wonder if he had any experiments done on him for that from Orochimaru.
内杯たちと組んでる星垣貴様の大サメ肌を。
Oh, he wants that one.
ただの刀集めかよ。くだらね。
Hey, it's not lame.
水月、
わかってるよ。ジュゴ、君はどうする？
君まろはサスケを自分の生まれ変わりだと言って命を懸けて守った。だから俺もお前がどれほどの忍びか見届けてやる。
Same.
決まりだな。
どういうことだってばよ。もうオロチマルはいねえのに、なんであいつは里に戻ってこねえんだ。
サスケのやつは復讐に取りつかれた。兄であるウチハイタチを殺すために暁に近づく気だの。
あの野郎、まだくそ。
Man.
今後、俺
It's not super surprising. I'm surprised Naruto's kind of surprised about this. Hebi?
さっさと行くってばよ。暁狩りの任務は継続中なんだろ。ああ、ならサスケに会うために最も確率の高い暁のメンバー、そいつを探すってばよ。
ヘビの目的はただ一つ。
つまり俺たちが狙うのは
ウチハ。
イタチだ。
Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. I wonder just how implicated they'll get together, right? Like if they'll cross paths on this, on them both pursuing, or if, you know, one of them will get there later than the other. Dude, I'm very curious about Sasuke using the serpent powers, because like, I mean, it looks a little different than Orochimaru's. Orochimaru's were always like green and stuff, and these ones were white, but, you know, kind of like that, the symbolism, that white snake, kind of like renewal, right? So I'm almost wondering if, you know, just the way that Kabuto said like that, Sasuke had, you know, like consumed all of Orochimaru's being, kind of like Orochimaru became his, like he integrated Orochimaru into his vessel, or into Sasuke's own body or vessel, however you want to call it. So I'm curious if like he did really, you know, get parts of his body or techniques and he can use them now. Like that would be interesting. And like that bloodlust they were talking about, very interesting. All right, y'all. So the Hebi squad is formed officially. Quite the eccentric squad, that's for sure. Jugo is probably the most interesting. I mean, don't want to say the most interesting. Maybe the most unhinged out of all of them, but also like the most interesting in some ways because of just his dynamic with his kind of split personality or bipolar. You know, being the one to actually have the original curse mark, kind of. And I guess for him, it's not really a curse mark. It's just a power that lays dormant within him that explodes. You know, I said it during the reaction. That kind of that one scene really reminded me of like a werewolf. Like he, you know, comes out at a certain point with the full moon or something, and then they lose complete control of who they are and would kill even their closest loved one, kind of thing. But kind of sad too, right? Like out of all of them, Jugo actually, like his normal, or I guess his non-curse mark form is kind of the most normal out of everyone, out of these four. You know, he kind of has a lot of humanity to him. You know, all the animals are attracted to him. He's really sweet and caring for them. Yeah, he seems very kind, you know, which makes it that much more sad that he has to like isolate himself and lock himself up because of how awful this, you know, he becomes. And you can tell just how much that is against his other side of himself. This, I don't want to say normal because I don't know what's actually normal for him, but you know, the more human part of himself, it like tears apart his spirit. You can see like the remorse and sadness and despair in his eyes when he kills all, like kind of destroys that town, right? And just how scared he is when he does go back to his normal form. He like locks himself up right away in front of Sasuke and them. So yeah, it's sad seeing him kind of suffer through that. We also get to hear, I guess, a little bit just about what the overall goal is, and it's nothing new. It's, you know, going after Itachi. I kind of thought there'd be something a little bit more here for the overall group to go after, but I guess it makes sense. You know, revenge is still on Sasuke's mind, of course. It still consumes his being. but we also get like a little bit more like why Sugetsu's kind of following him is because he wasn't just after Zabuza's sword, but he wants to collect, I guess, a lot of the swords of the seven swordsmen, and especially the great shark fin sword that Kasame has. So that's pretty damn cool. That Kasame's sword is like one of the goals in mind here, and that one is really unique because that one like can like drain chakra, right, or something. That definitely seemed to be the most unique. I don't think we ever really got if Zabuza's sword had any unique or special powers outside of it just being very interestingly shaped. It's huge, man. But yeah, you know, it makes sense that Sugetsu's kind of along the same page as Sasuke in that way, and then Karin, of course, just, you know, smitten by Sasuke, of course. The one part that is still very, you know, much left to the imagination is just what Sasuke has consumed from Orochimaru. You know, the snakes coming out, those big white snakes, to control Jugo and Sugetsu. You know, is really intriguing to me, man. Like, it's just making me want to know. Like, I need the answers to what really happened, what really went down when Orochimaru died. You know, but this just makes me question that whole like I took over all. Yeah, what was it? I took over all that he was. That's what I think Sasuke said to Kabuto. Yeah, it just makes me so interested if it's kind of like the reverse of what Orochimaru would have done to him or what he's done to vessels in the past. You know, did Sasuke basically reanimate into Orochimaru's body in some way, or not reanimate into his body, but, you know, consume his body or his techniques? I think that would make sense, unless, you know, of course, could just be Orochimaru taught him some of these techniques, right? Obviously, he was teaching him a lot of jutsu techniques, so maybe, you know, it could be as simple as that. But I'm also thinking that there's probably more here. Maybe Sasuke got an even bigger power up after killing Orochimaru. Let's go ahead and get into the character ratings for MVP and best moment. I'm gonna give that to Kimimaro. I love seeing his character again. Honestly, back in classic Naruto, he was one of like those short-lived characters who I really enjoyed. I liked his Kekkai Genkai, even though it grosses the shit out of me. It still grosses me out, as y'all can see. I don't know, I just really liked his character, and I love how he can relate to Jugo's character a lot, right? Like, Kimimaro was, you know, kind of captured and enslaved. Not captured and enslaved. He was, I guess, encaptured in, you know, a cage to prevent him from, I don't know, it wasn't really to prevent him from doing anything. It was just because they were scared of his power, I think, right? Of his Kekkai Genkai. You know, he's kind of segregated out because of that. But, you know, he was stuck in a cage for most of his life, most of his childhood, if I remember correctly. And, you know, it's kind of like he can probably empathize with Jugo in some way, but Jugo is forced to kind of do this to himself, which almost makes it more heartbreaking, right? It's not like someone else doing something bad to you. It's like you are forced to do that because you can't control yourself. I like how Karin kind of described it like an addiction, you know, where it's nothing that you can control. You're kind of helpless. You need the help of others to get you past, you know, your impulses and, you know, the way your brain reacts to dependence on something. In this case, killing people for Jugo. You know, like that whole part in the beginning where he's like, is it going to be a man or a woman? Okay, if it's a woman that opens that door, I'll kill her. If not, I won't. And then he switches up at the last minute to just be like, oh, okay, it's going to be a man. I'll kill him. You know, kind of like trying to trick your brain into, you know, stopping yourself from doing something that you don't want. But yeah, I just like that Kimimaro like could empathize with him and was, you know, supportive to him. He was his friend. And Jugo definitely needed someone like that. And now Sasuke will be, I don't know if he's going to be his friends per se, but he did say he'll be his cage, right? And he'll help contain him. And obviously Sasuke wants that for himself to help take down Itachi, but I don't know, maybe that'll be a good thing for Jugo too. We'll have to see. For the funniest moment, I'm going to give that to Jiraiya and kind of Naruto as well. But just them going like back and forth. You know, they just get completely lost and getting excited about talking to each other about what's going on. They're like, yeah, we'll go get ramen. I'll show you the new moves I got. And they're completely ignoring Tsunade and Sakura, of course. And they're always fucking oblivious, man. Then for the Sago, I think once again, not really any too many characters got on my nerves. So we'll spare the Naruto characters this time, and we won't give out the Sacco. But yeah, good episodes, y'all. A little bit of a shorter one, but yeah, I guess I'll catch you for the next set of episodes. Let me know what y'all thought about this in the comments below, and I appreciate y'all being here to watch with me. Catch you next time. Peace.